Hello, everybody. Today's a little bit of a different type of episode for chatCraft. I'm not sure if any of you watch Minecraft YouTubers, but Grand Theft Minecraft or GTM has been kind of catching some limelight recently, and I thought, oh, I used to play that server a lot. I actually know about that a lot. So yeah. Um, let's just get into talking about it. So the reason it's in the limelight at the moment is actually, you know what? I turned off chat, but we'll leave it on, I suppose. Is because of guns in the game. And Mojang has deemed guns not allowed. That is quite loud, is it not? Yeah. Mojang has deemed them not allowed, so people are upset about it, which is kind of rightfully so. Mojang isn't the most, I suppose, fair in terms, but yeah, just to kind of prove that I kind of know what I'm talking about. If you look there, I am Gabrice, and I have the biggest rank in the server. I am the top rank in the server. I bought this rank, I'd say about 6 years ago, something like that, 5 or 6 years ago. Um, it was quite the waste of Christmas money, I'll say that. But yeah, I know a bit about the server. So yeah, let's get into it. So number one, I guess we'll go over a bit of the controversy. For some reason here, and you can't see any of these guns. I'm not really certain why. But we're just gonna turn off chat. Alright, so basically what the server is, for those who don't know, is it's called Grand Theft Minecraft or Grand Theft Minecart, whatever. It's not really anything like GTA. The only kind of parallel is like GTA Online, where it's just a constant war zone in the map, I suppose. So let's go to the game world. Yeah, sorry. We're just going to, let's warp to a certain place. Oh, they even have popular warps now. Interesting. Let's go somewhere I remember. Go to Trailer Park 2. I have some memories here. But yeah, GTM, while I do disagree that having guns is against terms, which, I mean, they can make the terms whatever they want. However, come on. Guns have been a part of Minecraft history for a very long time, especially like a lot of different things, a lot of different game modes, like gun parallels. Also, just, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that there's like gun add-ons in the store. So, yeah, it's a whole thing. I will say I haven't been online in quite a while, but let's just go over some of the features of the server. So all around the map, you have loot crates here, and you open them up, and they give you stuff. These are interesting, because you jump through some slow falling. Here's something I can actually talk about, though. Let's talk about this. So this server, keep in mind I was 13 when I played this server. This server used to have drugs. And I'm not talking like allegories, just like, oh, they were potions and they were called drugs. I'm like, no, they are custom models of like meth and MDMA and alcohol and shit like that. This server had that. And it had that quite proudly, I should say. It was, it was a very edgy server for the time, and I will assume, honestly, it is kind of still is. But yeah, it's, oh, they changed the, this is new. They changed the sniper. Oh, you can add attachments to guns now, and you scope in the same way? Yes, you do. Interesting. Well, that's cool, I suppose. Let's take this stuff off. But yeah, this server is not free of blame, I will say. Rampant, every phobia you could think of back in the day. There's only so many people on, so This used to be a poppin' server. I'm talking hundreds of people online, and the PvP was very intense. Um, but there were sex toys as weapons in this game. There was a dildo weapon. I remember that quite clearly. And I will say I'm not like I didn't really care at the time. Obviously, like I wasn't uh, you know, oh, there's a dildo in my game. How bad? Like I didn't really think that, but I do understand why, that is a problem and you probably shouldn't do that. Um a lot of bugs, and a bug I can show you guys. Well, I guess I can talk, but I can't really show you. Is these houses here? So what you can do is after this, and you have to buy a house, right? So you have a bank, you have your money, 550,000, not a lot of money. I guarantee you, or not guaranteed. I know this is chump change. This is $1 to some people that use to play, and the amount of money that a house costs is dependent on the amount of chests in that house. So I believe it is 50 grand per chest. So this house is 150 grand, and this does depend on the area. Some houses have like it used to be a thing where some very rarely houses would have more chests and they'd be cheaper than the amount. We'll talk about that a little bit later because I have a lot of thoughts I want to go over. But these houses, when you go in here, when you buy it and you go in, you can. This is interesting. There's house info, there's IDs, and house type. Cool. You can go in there and you're invincible. However, you're only invincible to projectile damage and like hitting damage. You are not invincible to explosive damage. So a popular thing that people do is if they watch you go inside of your house, they would throw sticky bombs at it. And what these do is you do them, and then you do that for a while, and I believe it's... I don't remember... Oh, is it another right click? It's a shift right click. I think it's shifting. I can't really tell. But yeah, you weren't immune to explosion damage. I'm not sure if they fixed that, but you could just be bombed outside of your house and your items would spill out. And then sometimes if it was right against the door, people could pick up your items. That happened to me a couple times. That was no fun. I am kind of doing this reflexively. This is basically what I do. I was never good at PvP in this game, and even with the best rank, I was afforded like the best guns in the server, but I wasn't very good, so it didn't really matter to me. I would just make my money by doing this, But I am trying to find certain areas. You can see these houses are absolutely everywhere. I believe this is a new road. I haven't seen this before. So I know the gas station should be down that way. If I'm in the right area. So the bridge is there, so yeah, the gas station should be over here. Although I will say this looks very different. I'm assuming this is a premium house. We'll go look at this. Premium houses are a whole different thing. Premium houses are they cost gold, which is a different currency. And let's see. Let's turn chat on. Let's see. Hold on. Web links. Chat preview. Alright, whatever. Oh. Is that a player? Who is that? I'm not sure what that is. Let's see who owns this. This is Baddest Fighter. Baddest Fighter is not online. Who? Managed guess. J-Franz, Badass Kid 02, and Jelly Kid 07. None of those people are online. Maybe there's a named pet down there. I'm not sure what that is. But, yeah. Gold and chests. Now, you would think, just like the other ones, and I'm not sure if this is the case, but back in the day, the amount of gold a house cost generally did depend on the amount of chests. However, if you were good friends with an admin, and I mean very good friends, or an admin yourself, you could make a house with a bajillion chests and make it cost 1 gold, and then as soon as you publish it, you just buy it. So stuff like that happened pretty often. There's a couple of houses. I think there was a house that had like 50 chests for like 5 gold. I believe it's kind of near the industrial zone. There's like kind of like a southeastern entrance to the city, if I'm thinking. So, like, if this square is the city, like, right here, there's a tree that has a door. I don't know if it's still there, but there's a tree with a door that had, like, 5 gold for, like, a bajillion chests, and it's definitely, like, an admin house. And I will definitely let you guys know if I remember any of these. Jfron sounds kind of familiar. I'm not sure. There's a lot of players that I definitely recognize from my years on the server. However, let's go over here because there's a house I used to own right over here. Now, there wasn't a premium house. I did own a premium house at one point. However, I got well, I kind of like co-owned it, and then I moved all my stuff into the house, and then the guy who actually owned it got rid of it and killed me. So I will say this is the house I used to own. However, I don't remember it being oriented like this. I remember it being flipped like the other way. So you'd enter it kind of from the side like this. But this is the exact same design. But yes, this is a 15 chest house for $1 million. ID 1. Really, this is house 1. So it looks like they redid their thing. However, if you look at this, their price range does kind of not track. So if we do 1 million divided by 50,000, this should be a 20 chest house. However, as you can see, it is not. So, you know how it is. You know, there's money sinks like this. I remember quite often there's like a staircase you'd go up, and I got blown the hell while I was inside, and some of my items got took. That was fun. And also, multiple people can own these houses, but when you go enter them, you kind of go into your own instance, but it's not really the same as like an instance like an MMOs have, because if you also own the house and the other person dies while in that house, their items would drop on the ground for you, so you could pick them up. So that's something. Basically, all the chest inventories are localized as a player, and anybody inside would be invisible to anybody else. Stuff like that. So, yeah, you also can attack and stuff in there. But yeah, these are these houses. I own that one. I owned a trailer a long time ago. Now we can talk about this gas station. I have a lot of stories here. This gas station used to be a very hot spot, and I will show you why. I will say I'm not paying attention to the chat, so if they say anything crazy, which I would not doubt, I do apologize. It seems they've changed the gas station, but back in the day, this gas station had a back room kind of out here. I will say, this was like very different, where there were like 8, 9 chests all in this one really localized area, and the chests reset on a 4-minute timer. So 5-minute timer. So if you held this area for long enough, you could keep recycling the chest loot and keep doing it over and over. And you can put stuff in your backpack. Now I will say, I am the most expensive rank in the server, so my backpack is quite large compared to normal people's. But yeah, you'd be able to sit here and just loot all this stuff. Then you put it in your backpack, and then at the end, you can go back to the main hub, and you can sell all this stuff, and that's kind of the gameplay loop. You can do that with other players' items, too. Let's take these french fries. Look at that model. That's nice. I will not go to the main city. The main city is over that way. So let's go this way, because I have some stories to tell about the city over this way. Now, it will take a second to actually get there, so I'll probably just meet you guys over there, so I'll edit this part out. Hey, check this out, guys. I've never seen this before. This is fun. Anyway, we are here. More or less. I will say the entrance to this area is definitely different than what I remember. Or perhaps I'm thinking, maybe I am in the wrong spot. No, this does. I do remember these houses over here, I remember these building types, like these structures. These are all premium houses. 15 chests for 75 gold, or you get a 15 chest house over that way with $1 million. Now these houses are T-money. That sounds familiar too. There's so many players who I don't really remember, but there's definitely some I definitely do remember. But these houses can only be owned by one person. So these are very selective. This house got removed, I guess. That's interesting. I do wonder why. This one got removed also. These are definitely housing buildings as well. Maybe that goes to the place I remember, or maybe they changed it. Because some of this is familiar, like this Ferris wheel. I remember this Ferris wheel quite well. You can buy one of the fantastic vehicles. Fuck off, I don't want to buy a fucking vehicle. 16 chests for 90 gold. So 15 gold more gets you, yeah, 15 gold more gets you, one more chest. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Oh, look at that. Someone's car is here. This is interesting. Is it broken? Can I get inside? Hello? Might be bugged. Interesting. Here we are. I do recognize these buildings. Or 100 gold for 20 chests. Now, gold is a finite currency. It is a premium currency. So if you want to buy these, you're going to have to pay some real money. Oh, interesting. So telling someone to kill themselves is potentially not allowed. Cool. That's something, man. That's something. Back in the day, I was flying like crazy, I'll say that. Alright, so let's talk about... I do remember this specific area right here, and I'll talk about why. So, back in the day, and I'm not, really ashamed to admit this. 45 chests for 250. Goddamn. Interesting. They seem to have marked the people who own these. And I think oh man, I feel bad for this guy. I remember that guy, and I'll tell you why in a second. This guy I don't really remember, but I remember the two ninja people. This one got removed. Very interesting. So, back in the day, when I was a little mischievous, I had a hack client for Minecraft. I used the Impact client. I think I might have used a different one, but one of the cheat clients that I had allowed me to teleport vertically, and for some reason that wouldn't trigger any of the server's anti-cheat. So now, when you go into a house like this and you don't own it, you can't access the chest. Like if I were to cheat inside and I tried to open that chest, it would just say, no, you can't do that. It just wouldn't do anything. However, back in the day, there were items called bongs. And they were placeable items that you could place with a right click and remove with a shift right click. And those you could interact with. So, and they were pretty popular. So, this guy, I remember not having too many. However, the Ninja Brothers over here, their house was full of them. And I mean full. It was a jackpot. So, and how do I know that? I used a cheat that allowed me to see entities through walls. I wasn't very fair on the server, I will say. I did suck, so that's why I was cheating. However, so what you could do is you could break into people's houses vertically. So I would there's jetpacks and stuff. I don't have any, but there's jetpacks. You could fly on top, and I could teleport down vertically and shift right-click all of their bongs and take all of them. And they all sold for about 40 grand. So I I made it my mission, not for very long, because eventually bongs got really hard to locate. And also, sometimes doing that teleporting thing would probably draw attention, so I didn't want to do it in the more populated areas. But this place, fucking nobody goes to. So it was free reign to do it over here. But I would sneak in, I'd teleport, I'd cheat in, take all their bongs, and then sell them later. But I remember this house specifically had a million, like a million. And I remember thinking it was so funny. I would just like these guys would log in one day and see that all of their bongs are missing. And I had taken all of them. It was quite fun, I will say. It was quite fun. Um, Honestly, I would be so down to download that cheat clan again, just to see what I can get away with on the 2 seconds of this. I have been banned before on this account. And I'll be honest, I really don't care. I've wasted so much money and time on the server. It's like, yeah, whatever. I don't even have anything important. Everything I did have, kind of just out of the window. So I don't really care about anything. Oh, interesting. Used to receive hardware scraps. Cool. I've never seen that before. That's new. Back in the day, when I first bought my ranked, the ranked rewards where you could use any weapon because weapons were level gated. You could use any weapon, and every month you would get a certain amount of gold, as well as, and remember, gold is to buy these premium houses. You get a certain amount of gold per month. I think it was like 5 with the best rank in the server is only 5, and a rare crate. Wow. Carbine rifle and a stun gun. Really? That's rare these days? Fuck you. Anyway. You would get 5 per month. And then, actually, is such gold a thing still? Oh my! I have 50 gold. That's honestly nothing. That's nothing, actually. I'm really surprised I even have that much. What could that even get me? So that's 250. So if we use this price point, 250 divided by 45, so that's 5 gold, 5.5 gold per chest, it looks like. So more or less, it's 5.55 repeating. So I could get what is that? 50 divided by 5.55. So I could get a house with like 9 chests in it for 50 gold, which I'd be better off just spending the $500,000 I have in my bank that I just got for having vehicles I got sold. Also, your gold goes away. So gold is a finite resource. You don't get refunded gold, which actually you might now because I have 50. I remember I used to have none. However, back in the day, I bought like a 40 gold house with, and I believe it was somewhere over here where I bought it. At least these houses remind me of them. Oh, these have invisible walls. I can't go in here. It was a house that looks like these. I think it's on the other side of these mountains that I owned. However, I didn't log in for quite some time. And when I did that, 25 gold for 50 chests. And it definitely was not that much. It was like probably like 10 chests or some shit. What the fuck are these guys saying? Okay. Yeah. Well, wow, this is great. This is a great exchange rate. Look at this house. 75 gold for 30 chests. I could maybe get 20 out of that. 50 then. Let's see. What is this? Daily trips. Click to access the house vault. You must be inside of one of your to open the vault. Really? That guy's and baddest fighter is here. Baddest fighter seems to be very popular. All the big people on these servers all kind of know each other, so it's kind of the same thing. However, this does give me an idea if that hack client still works on the server, which it probably won't because this is on 16.4 now. if you need to be inside of the premium house, I wonder if it's location based or when you right click it sends a flag that says you're inside. Because if it is truly I pass through this block and then I can do this, that's nuts. But I doubt I can do that. Anyway, I had a house like this, and then when I didn't log in for a very long time, it got removed, and I lost all my gold, and I lost all my items that were in there. So that's why you see me with a whole lot of nothing. So yeah, that's this area, and those are some of my stores. I have some other stores, but I will say that the area is very different. Either I'm thinking of the wrong place, or they changed this place, because I had more stories to tell. However, some of the buildings aren't there. So if I find it again, we'll see. But yeah. Now I will cut until I get to the city. Alright, well I'm not at the city yet, but this is very new. So I'd like to talk about this. Under car here. No one moved, see that? Huh, it doesn't look like you can get in other people's cars now. That's strange. I asked in chat if they would leave me alone while I'm recording this video, and nobody responded. That's very typical. If you don't have a name in the server, nobody talks to you. Huh. This is all very new. Is it a house? Really? There's a house here? 400 gold for 80 chests? Who wants this shit? Connecty. Zumbles. Interesting. Yeah, let's go to the city, I suppose. Now this is where shit goes off. This is where shit gets crazy. It seems they have a safe zone, and unfortunately, since I am the highest rank in the server, safe zones don't really apply to me. So that's nice. Ooh. This is interesting. What is this? A tunnel system. Let's go through here. A rare chest. Fucking nothing in it. These rare chests suck. Another rare chest. Nothing in it again. It gives me more money, but not a lot. Money is basically inflated to hell in this server. Now we're coming up here to where the house that I got kicked out of and all my stuff taken used to be. It's not here anymore. I think it was on 150 gold, and it was... Oh, wow. This is new. This building right here. So is this road. There used to be a much bigger forest right here. So I think so. It used to be right at this bend, and it was right, I believe, where either this landmass was. You could walk up to it here, something like that. Yeah, I got kicked out, so that's fun. But yes, this is where things get crazy. I will say, man, they really changed this. There used to be a gas station this way. I wonder if it's actually still there and it's just blocked. Is that it right there? No, they changed this whole thing. What is this? Is this like a hospital? I think it's a hospital. Ooh, a titanium helmet. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna sell it anyway. Don't really have any use for it. Yeah, this is a hospital. Or, no, is it like a little bit further? No, they totally got rid of the gas station that used to be here. That's interesting. Alright. But yeah, anyway, I guess we'll go around this way first. Or else, maybe this is like... No, this is the gas station I'm thinking of. I swear it used to be right there, though. Maybe I'm wrong. This used to be a pretty hot spot, too. You can run in here and hide and, you know, try not to die. This is a house? Are you fucking kidding me? 500 gold for 100 chests. Who owns this? Thomas Shelby PB. I don't know any of these people. Novrak's workplace after changing his name. Changing his nickname. Okay. Cool, I guess. So much stuff I'm unaware of now. Don't remember any of this shit. I know these walls certainly used to be here. That's fun. I love this chat. I Yeah, people are always players on here are always like, oh, bet me this money, and then we'll fight, and then sure, they lose and they don't pay, and then it's just like social pressure to pay, but they don't really have to. 225 gold for 45 chests. We saw a better deal earlier, I believe. It's like 30 chests for like 75 or something, which is absurd. 150 for 30? That's a scam. Holy shit. Well, I guess it kind of does depend. People probably will pay more for better looking houses. I guess that's true. 150 for 30 again. But there is no like generalized pricing like at all. Like clearly, as you guys can see, like the rates are just absurd. Oh my. What is this? And we're nearing where that treehouse house is, I should say. It is in this forest. The fuck am I looking at? Someone was here not too long ago too. Don't tell me this is it. Custom house. What? This is just a 150. Really? Okay. Yeah, you can also like commission them to make you custom houses as well. Costs extra, of course. It's not just the gold cost. So, let's see who owns this joint. Oh, this is a... Oh, so it's not one chest for two. Okay. So it's actually one chest for 15... Or sorry, 25,000. Interesting. Let's see if we can find the treehouse. I believe it's this tree. No. Oh, nope, here it is. This is what I was talking about. I wonder if it's still the same really low cost. No, it's not. Free Young Thug. That's fun. Man, I swear that house was... Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I swear there was a house right over this... In this forest that was worth absurd amounts, but it cost nothing. Okay, empty sign right there. Is it not that one, maybe? Or is it... I think this is only just like that. Yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. This road here. Maybe this is where I'm thinking. We'll go there later. I do want to patrol this road. This road is very fun. I think the first time I ever got banned from the server when I was along this road. This road used to be a pretty popular spot as well. There's a spawn point, I think here-ish. There's one further down the road. I think this is actually the area I was talking about earlier where they had changed. This is it right here. I used to own one of these houses for a while, and then it got taken away from me. I really don't remember why. 91 chests. I'd hate to have an odd number of chests in my house. I believe these are all premium houses. Yes, I believe I owned this one, or at least I was part of this one. 80 gold for 80 chests. Wow. What an exchange rate. What a deal. Oh my gosh, that guy's so lucky. Are these all like that? Yes, they are. Wow. Very efficient housing, I must say. Ooh, we can even take a peek inside here. Absurd deal. Ah, but this one just arbitrarily has less. Look at that. This one has half as much for the same price. So, yeah, you know how this server is. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. It's stupid. Man. I love this area here. This area here. You can see all these houses up here. These are where the uber rich live. You know, the class issues we have today are absolutely mirrored in our media. It's kind of always been like that. And keep in mind, I have been playing since, I believe, not 2016, because I was in, like, 4th grade in 2016. There's a spawn point, like, right here. Since, like, I believe, like, 2018, I should say. 2018, 2019. I played off and on for a very long time, so Yeah, I got banned somewhat over there. I was just kind of uh I was using like a kill aura effect, 6 chests for $600,000. Great. It's just like a kill aura effect with like a katana or whatever and jetpacking around and killing people. I lost eventually. I have like a genuine like response when I play this game, like a physical response when I get to PvP in this game. Oh shit, I gotta where when I get into PvP, I actually start like sweating and my heart rate increases because back in the day, I was so concerned about losing my stuff, I'd really stress myself out. And it was really a problem. 24 chests for 100 gold, great. Can you really not mess with other people's things anymore? Can I even break this? Like, does that still exist? No, and also the lag in PvP in this server utterly sucks. Guess you can't even do that anymore. No wonder they're just leaving them here. 250 gold for 56. Free Young Thug again. And the same guy. Interesting. They're both friends of each other's. This seems a little bit new. I'm not really certain how new this is. This is like a military base. That's fun. The original military base is this right here. This used to be a pretty popular spot also. That tower is a pretty big sniping spot. This underground area, I don't believe used to be here. Seems new. The entrance is over this way, as well as this wall. People in chat saying wing. In this, you can get elytra, and you can get stuff like that. So, wingsuiters are basically people who they specialize in like elytra PvP, and they're absurdly deadly. These rare chests suck so bad. Wow, this is all very new. They completely redid this area. Yeah, this like runway was not here before. It used to just be like some plains with like a hangar like over here. And it was kind of like in this area. And there were kind of a closed off area. Kind of like this, but not like this at all. This is all different. But yeah, this used to be a pretty popular spot. There was a tower kind of like that, a little bit smaller, that people would snipe from. I will say these planes look pretty fun. I do like these. You can hop on up them and stuff. I remember one time in a survival playthrough, I just made like a fighter jet. Like a little build like this, just because I was bored. Thought it'd be fun. Jetpack. Who would bring titanium and sniper to a jetpack katana 1v1 wager? Looks like more people. Looks like all the PvPers are getting on now. But yeah. And then, yep, we seem to be wrapping around to the trailer park zone. We've already been here. These are all kind of the same thing. Oh, I thought I just saw a player. I swear I saw something like jump from here. It's not. Anyway, let's go back to that other area, because I actually have more stories there. But in the meantime, we'll talk about an area that I actually don't believe is on the map anymore. So, originally, a long time ago, they unveiled a snow area. And that was pretty fun, because the snow area was, like, brand new. You know, people are excited about it. I remember they had some premium houses there. Excuse me. They had some premium houses over there. However, one of the premium houses had a... Dude, I burped like 3 times in the last 2 seconds. What's going on? The premium houses, or one of the premium houses, I should say, they were letting people into, just to, like, preview it, I guess. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Or no, yeah, I'm right. They were letting people inside to preview it, and what happened was, inside of that house, there was a trap door with a lever in it that would let you leave. Now, however, sorry, not however. Now, these premium houses are locked from the inside. The only way in and out, typically, and purposely, is through the front or back doors that you have. So the reason that is while you're inside, you have that immortality state, right? You can't be attacked by stuff. So the issue that happened was people were able to leave the house, but they were not like flagged as leaving. So people were running around with immortality outside, and not being able to be killed or anything. Like you can't attack with being inside a house. So you couldn't kill anybody, but you could be killed other than like explosives and stuff. And that was a pretty big deal for like a second. They fixed it pretty quick, and they like kicked everybody who was immortal. Um, so it wasn't a big deal or anything, but it was it was fun. It was fun being with everybody. I think that was before I had my rank. But yeah. Anyway, let's head over here. I will say there's an island over there that I'm not sure what that is. But I would like to keep this to like a storyteller perspective and what the server was like back in the day. We can talk about, actually, I'll leave those stories for when we get to the city, which might be hard getting footage for because I will be dying probably pretty often. I'm feeling hopefully all these people online are at like their houses and fighting and not in the city, so I don't have to deal with them, because people do kill you on sight in this server. So no matter what, even if you don't have anything on you, they will kill you on sight. So anyway, I was gonna cut this out, but we are here, so I will say things are a bit different already, actually, but I do recognize this is the area. This is more of a tropical area. This used to be kind of open. It was like a construction site looking thing. That's just called fries. That's fun. Damn, fuck. Well, I had stories. There used to be an apartment complex here where one time me and my friends, like, lured people up, and then one of us was waiting there, and we'd, like, minigun them down. And that was fun. Wow. Yeah, see the Ferris wheel. I wasn't going crazy. I used to own a house over this way, too. This is a skate park now. I used to own one of these houses. And the one I owned, I believe, as well as When You Get Banned, Goodbye Forever, GTM. That's fun. Yeah, I owned one of these houses. I believe it was this one. It was either this one or that one that I owned. This was a pretty okay house. 8 chests for 400 grand. Not the worst. Not good either, I should say. However, another story is back in the day when I was cheating. Yeah, these guys are all talking about shit, uploading videos. I don't care. I'm uploading this. There used to be sometimes when vehicles were bugged, they had entities that you could like climb onto. And when they were bugged and the model was removed, the entity stayed that you could interact with and like climb onto. However, since the entity on top was invisible, it would put you invisible. So what I did for a little while when people were online, it was like about here or so. There's an entity kind of sitting here, and if you right-clicked on it, you would go invisible and stand on top of it, you know? So what I would do is there was a guy at the time who was like living right next to me, and he was coming back and forth. So I would just wait here and wait for him to turn his back, and then I'd pop out and try to kill him. And then when he would be dead, I would go back and sit invisible and wait for him to, do that over and over again. Unfortunately, you can't really do stuff anymore. Number one, I'm not cheating, but number two, it's not really popular enough, so can't really do stuff like that. These are custom models they made for. I'm assuming this is actually a plant. I always associate it with drugs, just because I don't really know what this plant is. But they had custom models for all the drugs in the game too, so maybe that is what that is. I don't know. This area is always very annoying. I don't like the water here. If you fell into it, it's basically over for you because the projectiles went right through the water. So And the fence was like hard to get through sometimes. And then this area right here, all the same houses. I believe they are the exact same. Yeah. So nothing crazy here. I don't really have any specific memories with this beach, I should say. Um, Nothing really too interesting. Oh, it looks like the island that I was talking about is over this way. And no, it's still that. I still don't know what that is. Yeah, and then you see, clearly the most popular person here is IRBX. They're always fucking all the popular kids on the server are always prominent PvPers. It's kind of all it is, and like maybe builders, but I don't know. But yeah, these buildings used to not be here. This used to be kind of like a small apartment complex, and then there used to be a bigger one here. And there used to be, actually, I believe it is this building here, although I'm not. No, it's not. There used to be a building up here with a really long ladder that you could go up, and it was a big sniper spot because you could go up this really long ladder and go to the very top of the building and snipe down on people. And people would be coming from their houses from the apartment complex over here. All that. Yeah, very, very fun times, I should say. Don't get me wrong, I hate this server. I really do, and I mean that. However, I did have a lot of fun with it. It's just that, you know, I do understand the bad things that this server did. And in fact, you know, let's oh, whoops. Let's do this. So we go to /rewards. Holy shit, if I could type. We have our Supreme reward here. So it used to be $400,000 and 5 gold and all that. Not anymore. However, /supply drop. Oh, I see. So that's for admins. Menu. I have 2 tier 3 drops. Right click to open to review the rewards here. This is just more gambling. There were loot crates in the server also. You could win rewards, you could win stuff, miniguns, kits, which are just, you know, the drug substitute. Chanclas, katanas, like I was talking about earlier. Machetes, this one's new. I don't know about that. Don't know about this one either. Railgun, I think that's semi-new. The M4 is new also. The assault sniper and the heavy sniper. And heavy sniper is the goat. Say that. Let's take a look, and you can win up to $1 million. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it 10 million? That's 10 million. 50 million. Yeah. A lot of stuff, and you can see, you know, the however, when you call these supply drops, I will say it does broadcast it to the entire server, so the best players will always come to you and kill you, just to get that stuff. So if you're a little scrub like me, people still use it. If you're a little loser like me who doesn't know how to PvP and isn't geared to the teeth, have fun getting your supply drop. I'll say that. We're gonna attempt to now, just see what happens. I guarantee you, I can't really make a guarantee since there's so many few people. But when I have done supply drop successfully, it's been like 4 people and not the amount of people that are here right now. So there's a very good chance someone will come for this and kill me. And, you know, there goes my reward. So, because it does display your exact coordinates. Let's just do this. Let's just call that. Alright, so now we're just going to sit and wait and see how long it takes for someone to show up. I really hope someone doesn't. Oh, yep. Here. Yep, there it is. Told you. Yep. Yep. Told you, man. That's how it goes. Someone's always waiting. Someone's always waiting. Oops. Alright, let's just go somewhere random. I don't really need to waste my time doing that shit. Oh, I know where we're at. Okay, we're in the city. This isn't a bad place to be. Let's grab my burgers. Actually, I'm gonna only grab them. Alright. Now, let's head to the actual dangerous areas where I might get slaughtered on sight. Because there's a lot of stories that I have to tell. The inside of the city, I do have a couple stories I'd like to tell. However, I'm pretty positive that the buildings that I use them, the stories that I have and the buildings they're related to, are probably not there anymore. So, yeah, it probably might not even be worth it. And the city is kind of a fucking maze. I'd have a hard time finding it anyway. Is that a player? No. We are kind of near Indust, though. So, I guess I can show you another very hot spot. And the location of what used to be a quote-unquote sex dungeon is just like a little funny area they could go to on a server played by 13-year-olds. So, you know, that's always nice. Always good to have sex and, well, not actually sex. Like, I don't think that actually happened. But that's what it was called. And they were like place like dildos and shit. So, yeah, this is absolutely not the industry I know. I'll say that. This is way different. But yeah, this is a very popular spot. And then right over here is the bank, which is also another very popular spot. And I hope they haven't changed it. I'd assume the one place they haven't changed would be bank, because it is so very popular. I'm astounded that people aren't here. Oh, they even made them rare chests. That's fun. Look at that. With fucking nothing in them. Anyway, let's head in here. So does this... Oh, they have ATMs, loot crates. So yeah, you could... This used to be... I believe there used to be an iron door here. Maybe that's over there, the iron door. But yeah, here's the bank. Like I said, pretty hot spot. You go down here. This is the vault. This is a very popular spot to hold down and kill people as they're trying to get down to you. Very fun, I will say, but very competitive. This is new. Oh, it seems someone has been breaking in. That's a story they're trying to tell there. That's fun. That guy's name is Fat Phobia. Nice. Nice. Hey. Alright. That's the same guy. That's the same guy. Alright, I'm gonna message that guy. Alright, anyway, let's go back to the bank so I can actually tell this story, guys. Anyway, now that we're back here, where is... Did they get rid of... Huh. There used to be a big old spiral staircase that it seems they've gotten rid of. Let's see. Oh no, never mind. I just missed it. This big old spiral staircase is quite... This was also a pretty big choke point. So, yeah, people would try and come down here, try and kill you. All fun. This was a very popular PvP spot, and everybody really, really loves their stuff. So if you're fighting a good player and you manage to kill them, they will be back within about 2 milliseconds. Trying to, fully geared by the way, fully geared like 2 milliseconds, trying to come back and get their stuff. So yeah, this place very, very, very popular. I'm surprised I even the same guy has killed me twice, so he's on the grind. Um, but anyway, uh, yay. If you actually watch this video, which I'm sure you won't, if you actually do, please comment and with a formal apology, that you killed me for no reason, and you will know that I have nothing for you at all. Because like I said, I have not, I do not care about this server, and I also admitted to cheating like 30 minutes ago. Probably not even 30, but yeah. Anyway, um, now I have a story. There used to be actually I have a couple memories. I have a lot of memories here, but there's a couple different ones. There used to be a building somewhere around here. It was by the bank, somewhere around here that was like kind of grown over, and it had like a big open area. And there used to be a player named PyGod123. I'm sure that doesn't ring a bell to absolutely anybody, but he was very popular on this server. And he what the fuck? What is that? Is that a zombie policeman? Okay. Sure. I didn't know that existed. Anyway, there was a very popular player, very wealthy player, very well-equipped player that was, I'm going to keep using this building for reference. This is kind of, so imagine like a big chunk out of this, and it was all made out of like gray, like cobblestone and stuff. It was a big old chunk, and it was a big, huge war that was going on. Everybody dying left and right. I was trying my best, and this was back in the day, when I first started. And I had a gun. I had this. I had an MG. And this gun is pretty okay. It's not a minigun like that guy killed me had. But it's pretty alright. Especially for a newer player, pretty good for the time. So, I actually managed to kill this guy. And when you kill someone in chat, it tells you how much money they dropped on the ground. So, and also back in the day, there wasn't a cap on the amount of money that you could drop. Now, I believe it's some arbitrary amount. Anyway, I'm glad he didn't kill me that time. It was some arbitrary amount after the fact, because people were complaining about losing millions of dollars. But he dropped like 1.5 million, which was life-changing money for me back then. But yeah, I killed him. I somehow managed to do it. I managed to land the final blow, and I saw all of his stuff, and the only way up there was through vines. Now, the thing that I had to do is there's a spawn point over here on the beach, and I would make my way up here, and I died like a couple times getting here, and I tried to make my way up, and I kept dying, and the stuff was still there each time. I still could go get it, but then on my like last attempt, as I was going up the vines, my items, all his items on the ground despawned like before my very eyes, and I was crushed. I was actually crushed. I'm pretty sure I got off for the day. I was like, wow, that was my lucky break, and I just blew it. You know, that happened to me, and I was very upset. But it's definitely a fun story to tell. I will say. They definitely changed it. I don't even think there's a beach over here anymore. Oh my god, they got rid of it. Why would they do that? I mean, it's here right here, but this used to be massive. Not massive. It used to be pretty large area. Like this, kind of like there's like beach with like all the normal beach decorations. Like a net was here before. This staircase, I think that's definitely new. Oh, I can't believe they got rid of the beach. But yeah, that's one of my biggest memories on the server was killing PyGod123 and then dying and not being able to pick up his $1.5 million that he dropped on the ground. I think it might have been like 1.2, but it was a lot for the time for my little kid brain. And back then, I'm sure inflation wasn't as bad, so back then it was really something. I wonder what else I could talk about. Oh, I'm still slowed. Hold on. Let me pull out a weapon like this. There we go. Is that an ATM? I don't care. Trying to think of other stories. There's an area up here that I used to live. I've had a lot of different houses in this server. I'm not sure. We'll see if it's still here. Probably not, if I had to guess. Probably not. It is 150. Do never sell this house. Will be fired instantly. Interesting. Yeah, you can see the internal like server politics. Free Young Thug. This guy very. Oh, this guy even knows him. Cool. That's a guy that just killed me a couple times. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Slash. I'm gonna just. You must be on a 6x6 area. Okay. I'll do that on top of this guy's house, I guess. If I can get up this fucking mountain. Did you see that? My eating particles weren't active. That's fun. Alright. Here we are. Oh no, it's because of these. It's annoying. There we are. Alright, let's try and keep going up. I might cut out some of the travel time in the video. I feel like it's a lot. I don't really remember. Oh, never mind. I do remember this. This is a spawn point also. Although it does look different. You might spawn here or like here. But I do remember this piano. I think I remember it being different also, but I might be wrong. Also, I keep auto jumping. Turn that off. This is a pretty popular spawn point. That's not true. That's not true at all. I lied. That's my bad. I wonder if Moria is still around. There's a place called Moria. It's just like a big old mine that's Lord of the Rings inspired. It has quite a few chests. However, I will say the place I was talking about doesn't seem to even be here anymore, or I am missing. I'm thinking the wrong spots, which I may be. Actually, I think I know where I'm talking about now. I wonder where would Moria be? I think it's over this way. If it's still even here. Moria was pretty popular. It was popular for noobs, I guess. Less fortunate, less skilled players. Like myself. Trust me, I'm not saying that out of malice. I fucking suck at this. I don't see Moria anywhere. Maybe it's over that way. Anyway, we'll start heading over this way. MG in a shirt. Nice gold block here. What does that say? Error in admin. Does it say please contact an admin? Interesting. Maybe that gold block is to signify that below there. That's fun. How do you even get your car in places like this? Oh, update on my heart situation. I went to the ER last night. Because not because it was like slightly, it was like worse. Like I was feeling good for a day and then it was worse. I was like, you know, if I'm not feeling consistently better, I might go ass. So I did. And I'm pretty much fine, which is good. However, I do wish there was something wrong so they could figure it out and treat me, but I went, not excited about the bill that I'll have to pay. However, yeah, I'm pretty much fine. They do suggest me getting a heart monitor, which I will be doing, because I just want to be sure. Uh, like maybe I am just experiencing heartburn for like the first time in 10 fucking years, all of a sudden, and my diet has not changed significantly. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, I oh, also today at work, I slammed my head on the bottom of a shelf. There's like a big shelf in our meat department back room that like kind of hangs down a bit, so I had to bend under. I was trying to sweep under this like place that never gets swept. And I was, and then my manager walked in, and I lifted my head up all quick, and there the shelf was. I will say my head does kind of hurt right now. I don't think I have a concussion or anything. And it happened at around 4 o'clock, so I should be fine to like go to bed and stuff. Wow, there's a lot of these now that I remember it. This is like the same exact fucking thing I was talking about earlier. So I guess it's still a thing. This area is new. I don't remember this being here. Hmm. Um. Remember this place being a lot different. It was like a little cottage core kind of area here. Seems they've gotten rid of that for something different. Oh my. No wonder this place is vacant. 100 gold for 20 chests? Of course. I'm surprised we even find a vacant house. But also, for that price, I don't fucking blame you. That sucks. It's absurd. Oh, this should be loot from a rare chest. That's pretty good. The Gusenberg Sweeper. Very good. If you don't have access to miniguns, that's the gun you're using. This is 20-100. Yeah, like, it's kind of absurd, like, the disparity in some of these housing prices. Like, the 80 gold for 80 chests, absolutely absurd. That's the best deal ever. 1 gold per chest. I could have a 50 chest house right now. You guys have any idea how good that is? It's absurdly good. Am I stuck? No, I'm not. They're usually pretty good about letting people not get stuck. Oh, they got rid of stars. That's fun. Alright, we'll do the last bit of this video. I'm off tomorrow, so it should go up tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 13th. Friday the 13th, guys. That's fun. I have D&D tomorrow. I'm so excited. This area I don't have a lot of memories of. This got added, not super, I don't know how to say it. This got added kind of midway through my play, and this was never a very popular location, so I never really went here that often. Although these blimps, those are not blimps, these hot air balloons are new, I believe. Or these buildings look familiar. These like big winding roads along the whole island are very common on this island, which is the big winding roads on this island are very common on this island. I can't fucking talk. Man. Yep, this place looks the fucking same. All these buildings look the exact same as I remember them. I bet my bong stealing business could really pop off here if I still had those. Because they had to they got rid of drugs a while ago. Another vacant one, 150 for 30. Yeah, no fucking wonder. This one has 30 and this one has 90. Like, what the fuck is... Why? Why in God's name would you do that to yourself? It's really just like first come, first serve. There's no real sense to it. Like, if I was running the server, it'd be like, okay, every chest is like 1 chest for like 5 gold, or 1 chest for like 25 grand, you know, or, and then like, I don't know, like you gotta have some sort of consistency, because this is absurd. Like 30 for the same price as 90? Come on. That's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. That's like you pay $5 for a burger, but if somebody gets 10 burgers and you only get one. You know, that's not really a crazy comparison. That's not an enlightened thought or anything. That's pretty fucking basic. Just critical thinking. I don't know why I said that like it was some big thing. I remember I'd spend days just like house hunting. Because I had like, 40 gold and I was like, man, there's gotta be one for me out there somewhere. There's gotta be. Very rarely was there. Yeah, 100 like that. 75 for 30 chests, but it's 150 gold for 30 chests over there. So, yeah. I think that's all the stories, all the major stories and stuff I have here. Is that 20? 28? Fuck off. Slash spawn. Also, the amount of time that your taxi takes is rank dependent. I'm not sure if that is anymore, but yeah, it was like a 15-second cooldown when you first start at least. Whoa. Let's talk about the other feature of the server. You can be a cop. Cops can't kill people without wanted levels, and you can see the wanted levels against the stars. And if you kill them, you get like a small bonus, but if you arrest them with a stun gun, you get a bigger bonus. So that's a fun play style, but most people don't do that, just because being a cop is pretty fucking hard in this server and doing it effectively. You can place hits on people. Missions, that's new. Where is that? Bounties, here we go. Bounties list. You can place bounties on people. And there's a hitman job that you can do. Although they make the location kind of secret, and they always change where you do it. This is the black market, I guess. What's on here? Katanas, heavy snipers. It's on the armor list. Currently disabled. Player heads, no player heads. That used to be pretty popular if you got like a admin's player head or something. Candy canes. Vehicles, yeah, nobody would fucking do that. Miscellaneous others. Yeah, not much on here anymore. Workbench, you can customize items. This is just fucking Fortnite. Oh, you have to... Perk available at Hobo. Great. You need to pay money to use your... God forbid. God forbid. There's a spy clothes and armor. This is where you can buy armor and stuff. And then jetpacks are also sold for 300 grand, and you sell them back for 150. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. This is where you can buy food. This is where you can buy... this is the bank, actually. You can't really buy anything in there. Where the fuck is... Oh, I forgot. I could fly in here. Oh, here we go. Here's the hitman. You can talk to this guy. You can get a kit for the hitman, which gives you like a sniper and stuff. And then when you kill people with certain bounties, you get the reward. They have to be online, of course, and you have to kill them like as they are fighting other people. No. Here's the whole thing. Let's look at the map here. Let's check this out. Alright. Oh, Moria too. Okay. So they have all the safe zones. Oh, Moria's right here. I guess it was right there. Japan. Oh, I remember this place. This is a very small area. Not a lot going on there. Wow. Yeah, it looks like there is no snow. I wonder what this shit is. These are probably just all custom houses and like admin fucking living areas. Probably all these boats too. This is that. Oh, the snow area is real. It looks messed up though. Or just borderline unfinished. Wow. I had no idea. Oh, you can access from Indiana. Okay. And then Indiana Hills. Trailer Park 2. Okay. Wow, look at the loading on this map. I have to do it every single time. Wow, so Alaska is real. I thought they got rid of it for a while. I will say those houses they were talking about definitely aren't here anymore. And it's pretty barren, as you can see. I remember it was very small when it first got unveiled, and I really don't know what's going on with this. Like, why are some of these buildings just like jutting out like this? Looks like the map is wrong or something. Or maybe it's just a weird building. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. These are like actual block sprites. Maybe that's why it's like that. Cool. But yeah, this is this has LODs too. Cool, cool. Yeah, this is the snow area. I doubt going there will really show me anything. That's called Africa. That's fun. This is all of Africa, by the way. That is all it is. Hawaii hood. That's fun. So yeah, it looks like yeah, Hawaii. This is the place where I did my bong ceiling. I believe that there used to be apartment complexes here instead of these. There was apartment complexes here, and there were like premium ones here. Although I think I'm wrong because I did say earlier I did remember the houses, these houses here. So maybe I'm thinking of Indiana. I feel like they all kind of melded together in my head sometimes. You never went to this area. I don't remember this at all. But yeah, this is the whole map. Let's zoom out. We'll load everything. It will. Yeah, this is the whole map. And you can see no spawns here. One spawn in Alaska. And these are all the, you know, you'd have to really go out of your way to go here. You know, this isn't really for the normal players. But yeah. Doctor spawns, loot crates, and oh, you can look at so players tab. Yeah. Holy, let's look at non-premium houses. So those are all the non-premium houses. It looks like the number goes up to biggest number I'm seeing is 439. Excuse me, burping like crazy. I'm sorry, guys. And then look at all of these premium houses. 787, 786. So you can definitely see where, you know, the people who run the server's priorities lie. Definitely making money. 937, 601. Seems they redid their assignment, like their numbering conventions here. But yeah, 998. What's like? I wonder where 1,000 is. Can I click on some of those? Can I see who owns them? Oh, you can. Shooting, Ferox. I wonder if there are any houses of mods that I recognize. JJ, Free Young Thug again. He is everywhere on the server. There's an item in the game called Quan's booty shorts. I'm not sure if those are still a thing. However, Quan was, I think, a female mod. So I wonder how they felt about that item being added to the game. Hopefully they're okay with it, because, yeah. Darkrai. Oh my god. Darkrai. I remember this guy. Look at him. He owns fucking all of these. Darkrai is, oh my gosh, he owns a lot. Darkrai is very, very prominent. Let's look at name MC. Let's find him. Let's do some sleuthing. Status unavailable. So currently, Darkrai has been Darkrai for 5.8 years. He has gone through quite a few. He had a Christmas hat at one point. That's fun. Ooh. Oh, I thought this was like a YouTube link or something. Sorry, never mind. Very cool stuff. An inverted thing. Santa hat. But yeah, this guy, very prominent. I don't think I never saw him very much, but he owns fucking everything. As you can see, like I just keep clicking and I keep seeing people. Build team, snap team. Ooh, I wonder. Build manager. RP team. And video team. System admin. I can't read some of these names. I will say my eyesight kind of fucking blows. So, probably why. Where are the owners? I was friends with one of the mods a long time ago. Seniors. Tokyo. Jab 50. Turbo. Yeah. President. Yep, that's one of the owners. Cyborg. I don't really remember that guy. Fever Kai. Minecart. Oxyfeek. Let's try L. Man, looks like Quan isn't here anymore. Helper. No helpers. Interesting. I wonder why. Do I have any? I'm sure I don't. Yeah, Quan, whenever Quan got on, it was very apparent, you know, all the young boys who played were like, oh my gosh, woman on my screen, woman playing this game, you know how it goes. Where would you be able to buy that? 'Cause I know it's more of like a rare thing. Can you buy it here? No. No, you cannot. Maybe at the black market there might be some. Oh, this is the Hitman. Damn it. Oh, hey, look at this, guys. These are the crates. Drop a wishing coin. How many crowbars do I have? Slash crowbars. 0. Alright, cool. I don't get any for being a supreme rank. That's nice. 5-star crates. Let's see what you can get from the 5-star briefcases here. Permanent supreme rank for 1%. Permanent sponsor 3%. Permanent elite. Permanent premium. That looks like 5 million. 8 million. 12.5 million. I might be totally wrong, guys. I'm sorry. Hazard tag. That's fun. More crowbars. How many crowbars does it say? 500. Okay. You can like almost quintuple your crowbars. Or sorry, that's not even quintuple. It is quintuple. Yeah. You can 5 times your crowbars putting into this. That's fun. And then you get gold. Look at that. 50 gold. 6% chance on the highest tier loot crate. I will say I've made a lot of money on these loot crates. In-game money, of course. But, yeah, not fucking anymore. So, what happens if I throw a fucking burger in here? Nothing? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Where the fuck was the black market? I think it's right here. Actually, no, because there was no armor section. Yeah, I guess I won't be able to show you guys that. I'm sorry. I don't have any on me, unfortunately. Benjamin Baker. Oh, you can just... Okay. You just buy shit here. They don't have it on display. That's weird. I will say, I wonder if they removed the visual models for these guns just to, like, ward off Mojang, which makes no sense, because, you know, this is here. Sorry. That is here, and also, like, they're all here. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'll do one last thing, then I'll wrap up the video. So, on, like, a very chill day, which I will say I would definitely, if I was actually trying, I would be doing shit. I'd be, I'd be gathering a lot more. I didn't open up a lot of loot crates. This will kind of give you the idea of how much money you could expect to make doing runs. I will say I'm making quite a bit more than I normally would, so that's a good amount. 121,000, that's a lot. It used to be, I feel like it used to be a lot less. However, I did just sell some of my grenades. Stacking grenades up and selling them all at once, very lucrative. I guess you could do it all at the same time, but getting those big chunks of change by selling all your nades and stuff that you've been storing up, really fun. But yeah, this has just been a look at GTM. I'm not gonna do the normal fucking thing. This has been a little chatcraft episode on GTM. Next video will be back on my playthrough, but I just have a lot of memories with the server. I hate the server. The server sucks. Don't play the server. It'll only make you want to tear your hair out. Don't waste $200 on a rank. Actually, another story, really quick. When I went to buy that rank, it was $100, and the next day it was $200 when I went to go buy it. So that's fun. But also, you know, it's just how it is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This motherfucker talking to me. I'll talk to him after. But yeah, thank you guys for talking to him. Fuck. Thank you guys for watching. And I will, I'll see you guys later.